Hello everyone, in this Titan Sign video I'll show you how to push your generated document, your signed document into Salesforce, or if you want to create data in Salesforce like update objects, create records, etc. Alright, so we have a very simple document. It's the document access is dynamic. We're grabbing the contact object. We've enabled Salesforce button and Apex. In this instance, we will use the Salesforce button. We have a signature and two text fields that the signer needs to fill up. And what we want to do here is save the generated document to Salesforce and maybe update the contact object with the inputs that the signer had filled in. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. I'm just going to get rid of this. So we have a contact, and we want this contact to sign the document. And let's say we want to fill in the rich text field and the description with the text fields we have over there. It could be date fields, anything you have over here. We can push anywhere, you can create any records, and we'll see that in just a second. Before then, let's just go ahead and preview what we have. So this is the test contract, and we can view it and see how this looks like. All right, so while that loads, let's get back over here and we'll head over to Salesforce. This is where we will do our work here. So we have, you can see set push, get, and you have some more functions, integration logs and clear cache, not for this scope. Okay, so we'll head over to set push, and here is where we will add our object and do all of our mappings. So let's see our document. Basically the user fills in text, signs, and finishes the sign, and then we want to get the generated document into Salesforce, and we want to map these two fields in Salesforce as well. So before we head over and do it, let me just give these tag names. Let's say this one will be signer description, and this one will be, say, the rich text. I'm just mapping it to a rich text. We don't have a rich text over here. Obviously, we just want to map it. Map to the rich text, the contact. Okay. So we'll save this. We'll head over to our document settings, Salesforce set push. And here, the sky's the limit. Again, you can create anything, you can update anything you want. Let's start with the update. So we'll head over to the contact, and what we will say action is update. We do not want to create a new contact. Our condition will be very simple. Contact ID equals our record ID. And then our record ID is basically what is passed to Titan from the Titan FT generate document button that comes within the Titan package for Salesforce. Okay, we'll hit apply, and then the only thing we got to do, and you can set rule conditions, anything you like over there. We will say rich text, and I want to map it to my map to rich text, and we have the description, and we will say map it to the signer description. We'll hit apply, and this is one object. And again, we can go ahead over here and create an account, or create like a signing object, and then create files over there, you name it. What we can do here is, usually this is what is being done, is files and action create. You want to create a new file, no rule condition. The only thing we got to map is first published location ID is to the record ID, and you can nest this under the contact, so you can run the contact update and then have the files push. In this instance, I'm doing it separate because usually many times we just want to push the generated files. And then version data, which is the important part here, is your document. This is the document that was signed. This is what we want to push. That's the data that we're pushing into the file. And then you can give it a title, and you can name it anything you like. You can do other, and you can give it a name, or you can do map it from Salesforce anywhere you like, and you can go custom, and you can do select fields over here and stuff like that. You can add anything you like over here and concatenate the name of the file. In this instance, I will do other, and we will say signed, and let's do signed doc, and apply, and we have these two pushes, and again the files actually can be nested under the contact update. We'll hit apply and we'll save, and let's head over to our FT generate document, and what we will do is trigger a sign. So I'll just hit this one, it will send it to the contact for signature. One thing I didn't notice is what's the email on this. So this will not get to me, so I gotta do this and trigger the signer again. We'll save this, and for here we can also void the other one, you name it. So we can go over here and void this one, and okay, document has been voided, and now let's send this for signature again. Now I will grab that user email, the correct one, and I should get the email in a second, and here it is. We have our link to sign, so I'm gonna click this one, sign the document, and what we want to see happening basically is once the user has signed it, this one was, I think, the description, and this one was the rich text. Okay, some description, and we want to sign it, and we can use the name, or we can just draw something over here, confirm, and finish sign. Okay, so once that happened, first of all, I'm going to get emails as the signer that everything was signed and all that fun stuff. What we're looking for over here is, I want to go back to my contact, and we want to refresh it and look at the related documents. So we can see the signed doc.pdf, and we have the rich text over here, some description over here, and if we will go to the details, we have description filled up with some description and rich text with rich text, which is what the user, the signer, had filled up. So what we've done here is updated the object, and we've created also the file, the signed document from that signer. And this is how it's done.